Pace sounds reasonable. Go faster when you can. Slow down when needed. Find the right speed. If you could just keep the right pace, progress would feel smooth. That idea is comforting, because it suggests there is a speed that fits everything. But real life rarely breaks because people choose the wrong pace. It breaks because pace assumes consistency over time. You try to manage your pace, you push when energy is high. You slow down when tired. You try to be sensible. Some weeks, it works. Progress feels steady. Effort feels controlled. Nothing feels extreme. Then life shifts. Pressure increases. Responsibilities stack. Unexpected demands appear. The pace changes. Not because you chose it, but because circumstances did. And suddenly, your right pace no longer fits. You feel behind, or overwhelmed, or both. Not because you made a mistake, but because pace was treated as something stable. The idea of pace is deeply appealing. Too fast leads to burnout. Too slow leads to stagnation. The solution seems obvious. Find the middle. Maintain it. Protect it. This idea is everywhere. Work at a sustainable pace. Build at your own speed. Don't rush the process. It sounds wise, because extremes do cause harm. But the idea hides how progress actually unfolds. Progress is not linear. It comes in bursts, followed by plateaus, followed by recovery. Some periods demand intensity, learning phases, transitions, moments of opportunity. Other periods demand slowness, integration, maintenance, rest, trying to keep the same pace through all of this creates friction. When life speeds up, a steady pace feels insufficient. You fall behind. You feel pressure. You start forcing movement. When life slows down, a steady pace feels unnecessary. You feel guilty. You feel unproductive. You start manufacturing urgency. Pace turns changing conditions into personal failure. Instead of structural shifts, another hidden problem is comparison. Pace invites measurement. How fast are you moving? How much are you producing? Are you keeping up? But everyone's terrain is different. Different constraints, different capacities, different responsibilities. Comparing pace across different lives creates distortion. You adopt speeds that don't belong to you, and then wonder why they feel unsustainable. Pace also assumes continuous output, a steady rhythm, regular progress, visible movement. But much of real progress is invisible. Thinking, reframing, waiting, letting things settle. These phases look slow, unproductive, idle, but they are not empty. They prepare the ground. When pace becomes the metric, these phases feel wrong. So you rush through them, and something important is lost. Pace works best as a short-term guide, not a long-term rule. It helps in contained projects, defined efforts, limited timeframes. It performs poorly as a life-wide principle. A better question than am I moving at the right pace is what does this phase require? Some phases require speed, decisions, execution, momentum. Other phases require patience, learning, healing, adjustment. These are not compromises. They are different modes. Real systems don't enforce a single pace. They allow shifts, acceleration, deceleration, stillness. Without turning those shifts into judgment, this is where durability comes from, not from maintaining speed. but from allowing change. A healthier framework replaces pace with responsiveness. Instead of asking, "How fast should I go?" you ask, "What is appropriate right now?" This removes pressure. Because slowing down is no longer failure, and speeding up is no longer recklessness. They become responses, not identities. Progress becomes episodic, not continuous. And that makes it more honest. Pace sounds balanced. But balance, too, assumes symmetry. Real life is uneven. Some seasons are demanding. Some are quiet. Some are chaotic. Trying to keep the same pace through all of them creates exhaustion. If your progress depends on steady speed, it will feel fragile. If your progress adapts to changing demands, it can continue. The goal is not to move at the right pace. It is to move in the right way for the moment you're in. Quietly. Responsively. Over time. If this helped you think more clearly, you'll probably enjoy the next essay.